Today we'll be discussing about the basics and the information that are extensively important to your application. You are applying for a bachelor's program, you are applying for a master's program, you are applying for a doctoral program, you are applying for a PhD or a postdoc program, whichever one you are applying to. Your general information section is where your data information would be and the choice course that you are intending to take. Secondly, you have the option to choose as many courses as you want to ensure that you have the best opportunity that you have. I would always suggest that you choose about 5 different, opportunities for yourself. And then these 5 opportunities means that you have the chance to take the test first. If you pass the test, and then you would proceed for the application. If you do not pass the test, there's no need to proceed for the application. So let's get straight to the business. You have selected all these 5 courses, as you can see that I've highlighted. You have filled in your name, your sex, your phone number, every other information you need. You go to your university section, okay? In the university section, you choose in each university according to how you would like them to be ordered. You want them to be in order of your most populated city, best choice of university for you, whichever order you want them to be. But I always recommend just one order. The first order should be that the course you want to study should determine the university you pick first. If your course is not available, you can pick according to the population of the city. And I always say that it is better to choose the biggest cities and the most least populated cities. For example, the 3 biggest cities in Russia are Moscow, St. Petersburg, and Novosibirsk. These 3 cities are the most populated cities. However, there are other cities that are less populated, cities like Samara University, cities where Southern Federal University is located, city where Tyumen is located, city where Siberian Federal University is located, city where Tomsk is located. All these other universities or this Nizhny Novgorod are places that are less populated and the competition would not be very high. And in this video also, I want you to understand that, okay, before I go forward, after you have selected your universities, you are expected to then save. You click on save, okay, to save the list you have gotten. And then you go to the first stage. The portfolio is going to give you information on what you have done so far on your application. If you have filled in your education document, it would indicate that you have filled it in. Your motivation letter, it would indicate you have filled it in. Your entrance test, it will indicate what you have done. What is the score you've gotten? The maximum possible score, it will tell you what you have done there and what you have gotten as a maximum possible score. And for this video, I want to extensively explain that in your education portfolio, adding a degree, you are going to add the degree according to what you intend to study. If you are planning to study for a bachelor's program, you are going to choose either a general secondary or a secondary vocational, either of these ones. But most applicants that are going to be applying for a bachelor's degree, you are supposed to have a secondary school certificate. Whether you are from Kenya, Ghana, Zimbabwe, Lesotho, Malawi, whichever country you are coming from, you should have a secondary school certificate or GCSE. You would use this in this section. And then you choose the country in which you have gotten the GCSE. And then you proceed for the full name of the institution where you have gotten the GCSE and the year in which you have graduated. I always recommend that if you are applying for a bachelor's degree, you should upload your secondary school leaving certificate and upload your senior class transcript. Let's say you have a Nigerian educational system whereby you have first term, second term, third term of senior secondary school, the 3rd year. or if you are running through the American educational section where you have grade 12, the last academic record for your grade or of your 12th grade would be uploaded here. The record of your academic performance in your 12th grade and the certificate that shows that you have graduated, you would upload them here. Likewise, if you are applying for a master's degree, you are expected to upload your bachelor's degree certificate and your master's transcript. You are supposed to upload both of them. And likewise, you are expected to also upload for your PhD, your master's certificate and your transcript of the master's. However, there is no harm. It is not a sin to upload your bachelor's degree and your bachelor's, what's it called? Transcript also. There's no harm in doing that. But for the purpose of your PhD, what is most important to upload is your master's degree and your transcript. But there's no harm if you want to upload your bachelor's degree and your transcript for bachelor's degree also. So in that aspect, you are done. Motivation letter. This motivation letter, the distinction between a doctoral, a master's, and the bachelor's is very evident. I will show you the distinction now. For a doctoral, you are expected to write a research plan and personal goals. However, in your master's, your bachelor's, and your PhD, your professional achievement will also be distinct according to the level of academic achievement you have gotten or professional achievement you have gotten. You don't expect somebody who is applying for a PhD to have the same level of achievement as someone who's applying for a bachelor's degree. So in this case, ensure that your research plan, personal goals, and professional achievement is unique to each one you are applying to. But your reason for choosing a subject may be the same. Your reason for choosing a study may be the same. It may be the same if you don't want to write something new. But it is different in your first 3 paragraphs. Research plan is different. Personal goals and professional achievement is different in your PhD. It is also different in your master's. It's also different in your bachelor's degree. So having stated this, I want you to know that you are not uploading just one motivation letter. You're uploading one motivation letter for PhD. You're uploading one motivation letter for your master's. You're uploading one motivation letter for your bachelor's if you're applying for all 3. If it is all 2, you're uploading 2. If it is the only one, you're uploading just 1. You understand now? So in the next class, we will be going through your achievement section. It has about 17 different blocks. So this is why we need a full session to explain this. But before I go,